Welcome to Virtual CB1A. This is Miss Rena, and this is Week 1, Lecture 1 of Modern Geometry. To start this course, we will have a review of the things that you should already be familiar with. You have learned these concepts from your previous geometry courses. Today, we will review the undefined terms in geometry. For the learning objectives, at the end of this week, you are expected to understand the concept of undefined terms in geometry and use the basic defined terms and undefined terms of geometry. A definition uses known words to describe a new word. In geometry, some words such as point, line, and plane are undefined terms or not formally defined. Let's start with the first undefined term, a point. It has no dimension, no thickness, no width, and it is represented by a small dot and a capital letter, as shown in the figure below. This is point A. Now let's go to lines. A line has one dimension. It consists of infinitely many points. The length between 2 points can be measured. In this figure here, we have line AB or line L. We have here a line segment AB. The distance between A and B can be measured. It is usually represented by a line with 2 arrowheads, as shown in the figure on the right. It extends indefinitely on both directions. And lines can be named using 2 points with double arrowheads on top located on it, or a lowercase letter. So here we can have 2 names for our line. You can use the 2 endpoints AB or the 2 points on the line AB and call it line AB. Or you can also use the lowercase letter beside our line, which is L. You can also call this line line L. Now let's discuss planes. A plane has 2 dimensions. It is usually represented by a parallelogram, and it extends without end on all directions. Planes are named using 3 non-collinear points on it or by an uppercase letter on one of the parallelogram's corners. So we have here 3 non-collinear points, A, B, and C. So you can call this plane ABC or plane CBA or plane BAC. It's up to you. As long as you are using the 3 letters or the 3 points on the plane, it will be acceptable. Now let's have the other method for naming the plane. You can see here a letter on one of the corners. So you can also name this plane M. Now let's discuss some important geometry concepts. The idea of collinear points. These are points that lie on the same line. If they do not lie on the same line, we call them non-collinear. Next, we have coplanar points. These are points that lie on the same plane. Next, we have a line segment. It consists of 2 endpoints and has a definite length. So you can measure the distance between the 2 points and it will determine the length of the line segment. Next, we have rays. A ray is a line that has 1 endpoint. This is called the initial point and extends indefinitely in the opposite direction. Now let's discuss postulate. A postulate is an accepted statement or fact. Like undefined terms, it is used as building blocks of the logical system in geometry, and it is also known as axioms. Now let's discuss space. A space has 3 dimensions. These are length, width, and depth. It extends indefinitely in every direction. And it is defined by at least 4 non-coplanar points. And finally, we have the general terms. These are just some of the general terms in geometry. We have congruent. It is denoted by this symbol. It means that elements in geometry have the same shape and size. Now let's discuss equal. It is denoted by this sign. We are already familiar with this. And it can apply to a measurement being exactly the same in numerical value. Let's erase the S here. It's just measurement. And finally, we have the word similar. Elements in geometry having the same shape and the sizes are proportional. So these are just some of the terms that you should already be familiar with. We are going to use these terms in our course Modern Geometry. Okay? So that will be the end of our lesson for today, and please wait for further updates. I will send you links in the Google Classroom for the next videos that we are going to use as a supplement for this course. That will be it. Thank you and have a good day. Bye.